Hello and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, what's up? I'm Gemma and I talk a lot about user experience, user interface design. If that's something you're interested in, why not hit that subscribe button. So today I want to have a quick little chat about Webflow. It's something that I picked up a few months ago, then I kind of dropped again and I didn't really pick it back up again. A couple of pointers before we start going. No, this is not how I usually work at all in a real life setting. This isn't how I do things, but because it's just for me, I'm messing up my own process and just trying to roll with it. But I do kind of still have some sort of rough idea and rough plan of what I want in my head. But whether or not I can get what is in my head out onto Webflow is a completely different story and a whole new challenge. And that's what we're going to do in Webflow right now. So this is kind of where we're at with this whole thing. Adding some images, some videos. Instagram, going to change this, it's just thrown in for now. Nice little blank section because I don't know what I want to do with it. And then the book to speak. So that's where that's at. And it isn't far off from what I originally kind of designed, so we flick back and forth. It's not too bad. In my head then I kind of did have a idea of how I want this to transition in, which I kind of have added. So as we scroll, things come in, fade in, nice white space, and yeah, so we have all this bit as well. But as for responsive, it is completely broken. Don't judge me, please don't judge me. Yeah, so that's where we're at, which isn't so bad, right? This is a good effort considering I haven't picked up this tool before and I've managed to go from sketch to this. I mean, it's not so bad. Okay, it's day two, and last night I kind of had a little bit of enough of Webflow and I just put it away. I did a full day of work and then decided that I just needed a rest. I just needed a nice little relax, so I just went and watched Netflix and just chilled out. So this is where we left off yesterday. Desktop was kind of done, other than this thing that I haven't done yet, and yeah. It's not looking too bad. But yesterday I was having difficulty on mobile to get this image on top. Now, I did do a bit of research and I did watch a couple of Webflow tutorials, but the problem is that those videos UI are completely out of date, which is not very helpful, Webflow. If you're going to update UI, update your videos, because it's kind of difficult to try and learn something new if your tutorial videos are out of date. It's not easy just to pick it up and go, because you kind of do need some background knowledge. You do kind of need to know a bit of how HTML works and how CSS works. I spent some time yesterday just going through things and taking off the padding of things, but I did manage to figure this out, which was phenomenal. Which actually, I lie, I didn't figure it out. My boyfriend figured it out, so thank you for helping me on that, because yeah, it was all to do with this little button here. So if you press that, actually select the div, there you go. Who would have known? Who would have known that that was there and it doesn't affect my desktop? So if we check out my mobile versions now, they're not pretty, but they're in the structure that I want-ish. I mean, the image is still missing from this bit, and the image is also still missing from this bit, and I am missing my downward arrow, which I have no idea where that's disappeared to, but the structure is in the right place, and that's where I want to be structure-wise. Some margins, maybe some padding, sort out the typography, sort out the spacing, and yeah, that's the next task that I'm gonna take on. So yeah, join the ride and watch me struggle. Welcome back. This is day 3 of failing at Webflow. I think I kind of understand it a bit more better now after watching a couple of videos, playing with the browser a little bit, and kind of understanding the breakpoints a little bit better. I think I'm in a better position than what I was 2 days ago. So let's give you a look at what we have. And yeah, so pretty much what you've already seen, but a little bit more responsive now. It's not perfect by any means, and yeah, this whole thing was toying with my mind for a while, but I kind of figured it out now. I realized back when I first started doing this that I hidden this scroll, and for the life of me I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get it to display on mobile. But now I have. It's because I hidden it, and yeah, now it's back. I do need to still work on my typography a little bit, and I need to add in a new photo so I can pop up around here, so that's the plan for that. But other than that, it's all starting to look a bit more positive, and still need to figure out what's going here, but yeah, so I'm kind of happy the way this is looking. You know, it still needs a bit of work, still not perfect by any means whatsoever, but it's not in a bad place. It's in a way better position than what it has been. But that's where I am. That's my check-in for day 3, and hopefully maybe by the end of today that I'll have a fully responsive home screen. That's the plan anyways. I kind of do understand this a bit more now, and yeah, I'll check in soon. Hey guys, and welcome back to day 4 of Gemma Fills at Webflow. So I kind of have made a little progress since the last time we had a go at this, and I'm actually pretty happy with the results. So I have worked on the responsive layout for this, and I think everything is now in order. So let's see what we got, shall we? Also, I decided to change my logo. Probably not the best logo, but it's better than what was there, and I kind of just wanted to change this over from the whole Heli-er studio, which is my Instagram, over to just my name, which is Gemma Helyer. As we start to scroll, we have some things bobbing in and out. We still have me over here. If you scroll down a bit more, if you click this button, it'll send you off to my case studies, information about YouTube, then a bit more about Instagram, some clients I've worked with, and the book speaker event. That's what it looks like on desktop. That's pretty much it, and then this is what it looks like when you play with the browser. I'm actually pretty happy with the way it turned out, and that's pretty much it for my Webflow website. Just going to run off a couple of things before we wrap up this video. My first thoughts was Webflow, when I first got into it, I did find it slightly difficult just to start and get going. But once I was away and I played about with a couple of elements and moved things around, I kind of understood it a bit more. So I think Webflow is amazing. You can do whatever you want with it, which is really nice. You don't have to write a line of code, which again is also pretty nice. And it has a really nice visual editor as well, so you can see everything as you're building out. So I would highly recommend Webflow. This isn't sponsored, by the way. This is just me designing something that I want to do in Webflow. I've been looking around for quite a while because I have been wanting my own little website. It was actually pretty fun to build out. Even though it was extremely frustrating in some cases, I did have some times where I was a bit like all over the place and didn't know what I was doing, but if you walk away and come back to it a bit later, it kind of is a bit of a better experience. I highly do recommend Webflow. So if you like this type of content, why not like and subscribe? And also give this video a like if you want to see more stuff like this, more stuff where I trial some software. But until next time, bye!